fucking flywheel shit. I wanna know what it's gonna take for me to blow in this bitch. Should I rock this or should I rock that? Or should I rock this or should I rock that? Okay, it's cool, I think I'll stay in my lane. When I do the whole shoes, it's off the strength of my name. Never met a nigga cooler, I'm just older than you two boys. Don't you think of testing us, we always keep a few toys. Fucking with the new crew, get your whole crew done. Some goons down with me that'll murder just for fun. But jam, tight pants ass niggas need to stop showing your draws. It's hard to tote a pistol if your pants don't fall. You say you want beef, boy? That's what's up. That's what's up. Or you say you on that fuck shit? Well, fuck it up. I'm on my get money shit, and I'm all about them green. What can I rock?
What can I rock on this shit? What can I rock?
What can I rock?
What can I rock on this shit? What can I rock?
What can I rock?
What can I rock?
What can I rock?
Now rock.
What can I rock?
Your tracks today.
I'm talking to you. Fuck the shame, cause you know what it do. I could come, but I'm moving in life. I could spoil them, but I'm proving them right. Need to show it in flight. Take a flight, cause I cruise with the God. Ha, spiritual, shoot with a nod. Cop the coupe with a card. My face, throw the check on the table. Might fuck me a sable. All they calling for, know that they able. They taking hard life, something to do. Got you going past your curfew. Glad your mom promoted you. Birth you, the first crew. I shot the 40, but I know the truth. Huh, we getting hard life. Ride. You get your money, stack it up, and then you take the part advantage. But you're losing any luck. But your borders for the cheddar. Gotta make it better. Focus on the change, whatever type of weather. Got the cars parked, secret indictment. Might wanna run, they shoot for your life. Cops cool, shot this fool, that ain't right. Shot the contact, children in life. Fight, cops to the fame, got the proof.
What can I rock?
What can I rock on this shit? What can I rock?
What can I rock?
What can I rock on this shit? What can I rock?
What can I rock?
What can I rock?
What can I rock? What can I rock?
Your tracks today.
This is J Music Beats.
It's hour number 3 of the Doug Stewart Show. The great Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. Salute!
It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
Broken glass everywhere. People pissing on the stage, you know they just don't care. I can't take the smile, can't take the noise. Got no money to
Yeah.
I guess I got no choice.
Right after, so I'm trying to think of the chronological order. So clearly, Rapper's Delight was the first major commercial song that people heard nationally. Maybe commercial isn't the right term, but Rapper's Delight was like the first big hip-hop song that I remember being in the South, not in New York City, and not growing up with that stuff in the late 70s or whatever. So right after Rapper's Delight probably was The Message.
Life and anger was hooked on princess, seen the lost her senses. Down at the peep show, watching all the creeps, so she could tell us.
Well, I mean, it was just Orca Big. And then coming after The Message probably was, I'm going to guess, the great Sucker MCs, Run DMC. I think so. I think the chronological order of the biggest hip hop songs of remembrance, and I'm saying nationally, not just you from Brooklyn or something like that, and you remember hip hop from the very beginning. I think number one, the first one was Rapper's Delight. I think number two was probably The Message by Grandmaster Flash and Furious 5. I forgot about Planet Rock and all of those songs too. But they really weren't rapping. They were rapping. Africa Bambaataa and them cats, they were rapping, but that was more about the music. That was more like a breakdance beat. I'm talking about rapping. So, yeah, number one would have been Rapper's Delight, then The Message, and probably Suck MCs, Run DMC. One of those songs, one of those early songs by Run DMC, probably in like 85, 86, or something like that. Ooh, maybe Friends by Houdini was a big song. I have to go back and maybe we'll do a show on that. The top 5 biggest hip-hop songs of all times in chronological order. Yeah. Quick little message in the chat room I see by Tiffany Poole in Portland. She says, "Nah, Tiff, that's the spitty mouth dude with the with the list from the symphony. Can't think of his name. You are talking about the great Cool G Rap." Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cool G does rap and rhyme and talk like he has some overactive salivary glands. He does. Quick little story out of the NFL, man. Tennessee quarterback Josh Dobbs is the man now, being drafted in the 4th round for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So what that meant is they needed a spot. So they let punk-ass Zach Mettenberger go. He became expendable. The team announced Mettenberger's release on Monday. The 6th-round pick in 2014 was claimed by Pittsburgh via waivers in August, but didn't play on a regular season snap for the team. If you watch Zach Mettenberger, so they got Landry Jones, and Joshua Dobbs is going to be basically a development quarterback, they're calling him. But Landry Jones is going to be the backup to Ben Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger probably got another year, maybe 2, at max 3 years. And hopefully by that time, man, Joshua Dobbs will be ready to get in there, man, and play some football. But Zach Mettenberger, he'll probably get another job because that's what they do. They give 6'5", 240-pound guys that look like him. They get repetitive, or they get repeated chances in the NFL at quarterback. He's horrible. What's the other kid that was horrible? There was 2 guys that came and played last year that were supposed to come out when they came out of college. They were supposed to do all of these big things, or they were good draft picks at where they got drafted. I can't remember the other guy right now, but absolutely sucked. Zach Mettenberger sucks. He's probably going to be on somebody's roster by sundown, though. And also, man, I wanted to quickly mention this. You know what? We'll save that story. I wanted to talk a little bit about Lavar Ball, and y'all brought it up yesterday, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Y'all brought it up yesterday on how Lavar Ball allegedly got the high school coach, for the high school team, Chino Hills, fired. But there's a little bit more details on that. Lavar Ball actually speaks on it. I'll get to that story here in a second. The number is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Don't forget, 1 p.m. today, Eastern Time, right here on WSME, the place for fun talk, real talk, trash talk, and keeping it real. That don't mind putting hot radio lead in your ass if you call up here with some craziness. That station, Jeff Fox at 1 p.m. today, Eastern Time, right here on WSME. Following him is my man, John Fisher, Patty Cake, at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. If you missed yesterday's show, little house cleaning notes, PSAs. If you missed yesterday's show, man, we announced the date for TDSS3. So TDSS3 is going to go down October 1st this year, the weekend of the Buffalo Bills game with the Falcons here in Atlanta. So it's going to go down starting, I guess, technically October or September 30th, September 31st. And October 1st culminating on October 1st, which is that Sunday. when the Falcons host the Buffalo Bills. TDSS3 here in Atlanta. A lot of people said they're coming. A lot of people said they already booked their hotels and they're booking flights and everything, man. It's going to be a celebration! Yeah! We plan, man. We got some real grandiose plans, man. We're trying to make it even bigger and better this year than it has been the first 2 years. First 2 years were cool. Not that it even needs to be big. It's just cool to meet people that we kind of tied to the hip, man. I mean, we spent a lot of time together. We spent like 60 hours together. Most of y'all listen to the show. The numbers, the analytics say that when you tune in at the top of the show at 10 p.m., most of y'all stick around for the whole 3 hours. And being in radio, I forgot what they called that. It was an actual analytics number. But, you know, in radio, man, people don't have listeners that hang around for 3-hour shows. They flip around, but not on the Doug Stewart Show. No, y'all really, for the most part, most of y'all hang around from the beginning to the end. And so we families, whether you like it or not, all right? And we share a lot of time, like 60 hours a month. So it's cool to meet the Stewies, man, and people that you see in the chat room, people that call the show, that have an affinity for sports talk, the way that we do it, man. And so it's real cool. First 2 years were great. This year is going to be even bigger and better. Can't wait. Mark your calendars. Yeah. Mark your calendars. Going to be some real good stuff. But let me jump back in the chat on Spreaker.com and read more of your chat messages. I just want to hang out, read some of the chat. Some of y'all with this crazy-ass chat today y'all got. From Willie D. I'm glad the NFL didn't step in to stop Cleveland from taking Osweiler off the Texans' hands. Laugh out loud, highway robbery. Right, but that's a perfect example. We're talking about, the Lakers effed everybody. They effed other teams and other organizations and grown-ass men to get paid to make good deals. The Lakers somehow Jedi mind tricked all these teams. What? If you make a dumb deal, well, it turns out to be a dumb deal because you got to remember, when you do a deal, and even though a lot of people might look at it as a dumb deal, you're thinking that you're getting over on the other party. Yeah. I don't think there's ever been a deal done where the team that ultimately in the long run didn't get the good end of the stick thought at the time that they weren't getting the better end of the stick. Right. Right. You do a deal because you think you're getting a good deal. Can't get mad at the Lakers because they do deals with other teams and ultimately it turns out that the other team did a dumbass thing. Right. How would the NFL look if they jumped into the deal with the Houston Oilers and the Cleveland Browns? Well, to me, it's obvious that the Cleveland Browns did a dumbass deal. But somehow, I still don't understand why, somehow Cleveland feels like they had a great deal, evidently. So how would it look if Roger Goodell and the NFL got in there and was like, nah, we don't think that this is a good deal. We're going to stop it. No, the Cleveland Browns got owners. They can do what the hell they want with their damn team and their personnel and their GMs or whatever and the decisions that they make. How'd that look? The NFL stepping in to stop a deal, a legitimate deal that both parties agreed upon. That was stupid as hell what happened to the Lakers with David Stern stepping in and stopping the deal. Saved the New Orleans Hornets from themselves. Allegedly. Let's stop it. Ugh. From Ms. Mocha Bella. Tiffany, I wanted to come and see the city before we get the festivities started. Oh, yeah, come on, Mocha. You've been to ATL last year. Mocha, and Tiffany, some of the Stewettes in the chat room on Spreaker.com talking about coming to ATL like a day early. I mean, it is one of the greatest cities in the history of the cities. I'll hang out with y'all. T-Dub in the chat room on Spreaker.com, he says, Dobbs majored in aeronautical engineering. Some dude asked if he can learn the playbook. Mike and Mike blasted the dude for asking the question. Who asked this man if he can learn a playbook? I haven't even heard that. I didn't see that. Yeah, he should lose his damn job. He could lose